What it do, family? It's your girl Toot, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the squad. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Listen, you know the vibe. I need you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's all you got to do to support the channel. I'm on the road to 100K. Help me get there, damn you. Now, listen, we got a lot of breakups going on around the internet. You know what I'm saying? Some that's just crazy as hell. We got the Carmen and Corey situation going on. And now we coming over here to Riss and Quan. Now, a lot of people seeing what was going on now. I've been watching some clips and some things, and I've been watching a lot of things in the background because I think I got copywritten by them, and I'm going to see again, but I'm almost pretty sure that it was them. However, this was something that I was not thinking was going to happen. So they just dropped a video together, and with that being said, we about to hop into it. See, hey, I'm going to tell you the thing that be going on with this shit that pisses me off a little bit, because you just sometimes cannot determine what's fact and what's not. I understand it, shawty. This is one of the lowest months, or this is probably like one of the worst time for YouTube, and I just do not want to look at that. People just be doing this breakup shit for views, but it does happen. But we're finna listen to what they saying, and and I'm looking at all these niggas' money. So listen, if me and Bella get a divorce, or we're starting to get a divorce next week, just understand I'm trying to get me some money too. Don't believe me, but believe the narrative. You feel me? We might break up next week, because this seemed to be where the money at. Nigga, I can make the best reaction videos in the world. Ain't no money in that motherfucker. I'm finna break up. We finna go crazy on ours. I'm including everybody in my shit. Oh, man, I'm going to Red with bags. I'm going over to a little bit in my house. I'm going to spend the night. I'm going to make my shit believable. They doing it. Hell, I want to do it. I ain't saying they doing it, but everybody else is. Shit, fuck you mean? I'm finna give me some of that YouTube breakup money. That's when you go viral. I'm around this motherfucker fighting for a plaque. Bella, we breaking up next week. We are. I promise you. I'm going to have a good storyline. Mine going to be better than everybody else's. Ooh, my shit going to be Tyler Perry. Give me some niggas to act and some more shit. Let me get into this, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, you guys? So, I'm not really sure how to start a video like this. I would have never thought that we'd be recording something like this, but here we are. And I guess I just want to start by apologizing to all our supporters, everyone that supports us, that loves to watch us, that's been rocking with us for years, that look up to us,
and loves our family.
Yeah, that loves our family, and that we give hope to, because I'm sure that when y'all heard the news or seen the news everywhere.
I ain't the smartest people in the world, but are they getting back together? Seeing a lot of roses in the background. It look like people are making up. So I know when I last looked at it, I know he was putting a lot of stuff on his brother, saying, or on his deceased sister, saying that everything that he was going through was 100% fact. So I want to believe that he's telling the truth, but I'm also looking in the background. Are they making up? Nah, nigga, I'm looking at everything. Y'all be wanting a reaction, I'm gonna give it to y'all. The fuck?
Yeah, I kind of lost a sense of hope, and I just want to apologize for that, and also just let y'all know that we're not perfect. We've expressed this to you guys plenty of times, but
so they are getting back together.
I guess from the outside looking in, like, things might look perfect, our relationship might look perfect, family might look perfect, everything might look perfect.
The flowers is old.
From the outside looking in, but we go through things just like everyone else. We're human. We go through our own fair share of problems.
Facts. You right, Rev Lauren.
Issues, arguments, you know, and we've always said that, and we always promised and stuck to it, that if we went through anything, or anything that we go through, we wouldn't bring it to social media. And that's because we just feel as if, like, certain things you can handle, like, behind closed doors. Like, everyone doesn't need to be in your business.
That nigga got some beautiful eyes. They almost look like somebody that drew them on, right? He got some beautiful ass eyes.
And we also see that in our community, like, that's like a common thing. You know, like, we always wanted to promote nothing but just positivity, happiness, and just show our people Black excellence, a happy family, a healthy relationship, because that's not something that's common in our community. Everyone's promoting toxicity and just negative relationship images.
Yeah, we just wanted to just promote happiness and just positivity and just be like.
No, I could respect it. I just want somebody to do something. Yeah, I seen The Ring as well too. But what I want people, somebody enlighten me, because I got a lot of different views on certain things. What sent him into a spiral? Drop it down in the comments. Let's go. And that's what it is, Quan. I done seen this shit so many times to where it's almost kind of like cliche. That's why me and Bella breaking up next week. We finna just do ours. You know what I'm saying? At least we know that we'll get us a plaque. But my thing is, and I always hate the beginning of the intro of it too. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And I'm not saying it's them, but I hate that. You know, we hate to be the one to bring it. I mean, we ain't never want to bring it to the internet, but nigga, we here. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. So don't nobody still know nothing. We don't know something happened on a vacation.
Like, you know, something positive that people looked up to, you know, rather than negative.
When we would go through things, we'll handle it together amongst each other. These past few years, realistically, what we've been going through, any issues that we had, they were issues that we could handle behind closed doors and fix them, nip them in the butt. Never
something where either of us felt the need to go to social media because we felt strongly about something, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't situations like that.
Up until recently, something took place that was that serious, and you never know how you might feel or how you might react in a moment. So like, again, we always said that we wouldn't do certain things, but you really don't know until you're in a certain predicament. So when what happened, emotions running wild, and I decided to take it to social media and say something, and I had posted that I'm single for life, and put it on my sister. May God rest my sister's soul. Anyone that knows me, Rissa knows that when I said what I said, I meant it with everything in me. Like I meant that to the core. Like, I meant what I said, and that's why I said it. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't mean it. But it was just a huge mistake with me bringing it to social media, because I know what can transpire when you bring certain things to social media. So after I said that,
I see in the comments you saying he's saving her image. And I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I just want to know, we got like 130 people up in here. How many people think that this was a real situation that happened? How many people feel like this might have been a storyline? Drop it down in the comments. I'm just trying to see. I just want to know. I got to ask these questions. It's my job.
You know, things kind of got wild. I'm pretty sure it shocked a lot of you guys. You guys were worried because, of course, y'all care about us and y'all support us. So I just wanted to know what was going on. But around that time, I wasn't in the right headspace mentally. I was mentally messed up. I was going through a lot. And like, just for this whole past week, we've just been going through a lot. And I just want to apologize for my silence. And I know all y'all just wanted to know, it's like, what's going on and like what happened, you know what I'm saying? And
we just wanted to,
we're just finally here. Yeah, we're in a space where we could sit next to each other and finally communicate with y'all.
Yeah, but that wasn't, we just want to let it be clear that that was not something that Quan ever said because he was looking for attention, or like, this was not something that...
What was it that he said? Drop it in the comments. What was it that he said?
Happened, or we did for attention or clout or followers and things of that sort, because you know, like you were saying earlier, there is a lot of people that go to social media with these things and they have these fake storylines and all this type of stuff. Like, Quan would never, ever in a million years say something like that unless he felt strongly about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, this was a serious situation. This was not something for, like, play. This was not, like, a joke. This was not nothing like that. This is some real-life shit that we're going through together, and that's how he felt in the moment, and that's why he said that.
Yeah.
So he said, single for life on my sister. So people is believing that he was single for life because he would never put nothing on his sister. Or he would have never did that. But that's what he put on his sister, saying single for life on my sister. Okay.
And I completely understand why some people may take it that way because, again, when you bring certain things to social media, especially like people who aren't influencers, you know, they do things like that. That ain't me.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, I could care less about followers. I could
Come
care
on,
less
you
about
my
views.
brother for real.
I could care less about any of that, especially while I'm going through what I'm going through.
That's the last thing.
That's the last thing on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this wasn't no joke, wasn't no prank, none of that. This real life.
This was not something.
And everything was
did.
real, serious. You know what I'm saying? And it's still real. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, like, something like that will never happen again. Like, for me, like, for a fact,
Same
promise, like, I will never do the social media stuff again where I'm coming on social media, especially bringing, like, I'm so mad at myself that I brought my sister into it. Like, anybody that knows me personally and knows the relationship that I have with my sister, she was my everything. And
Yo, Kiwanis, please stop. You know
only
I
reason
see it,
why
but
I
that's
said
our
that
job to
was
see it.
because,
Shut up.
Again, I felt strongly about what I was saying, and I meant that, and I wanted to be, like, I wanted to let it be known that I meant that, like, I was serious, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, as for, like, posting on social media and doing that ever again.
Yeah, we'll never do it.
It's not happening again.
Ever.
And I mean that.
Yeah, we both definitely mean that. Like, this will never, ever happen ever again.
I just want to say that things just been hard, and I'm happy that we're finally in a place where we can sit down and talk to y'all and get y'all to understand what's actually going on. So
Yeah, break it
yeah,
down.
I said what I said.
Because for you to have a family, and this was the problem that I was having, and that's not right. And that's really, I'm going to be honest with you. People were sending me to react to this when it first happened. And I mean, of course, you know, it was the copyright mindset too that I was thinking about. But you know, on videos that y'all really want to see, I would do undertone videos so I could at least drop out my perspective on it. So when people was first sending it to me, I was like, man, maybe this is just a, you know, a storyline or whatever. But I just had a question. So for a man to have a family and you know what I'm saying, and a wife, I don't really see him saying single for life unless she had to do something very detrimental. But this is what they're not pretty much letting us know nothing about what happened. They want to keep that private, but they're just saying that it was that bad enough to make him do that. They not married yet. Ain't they engaged? I thought didn't he just propose to her? Because that was the video. I tried to goddamn do that video, and I think I got copywritten on their proposal. Yeah, because they are staying together. Okay, I got you.
And we've been going through it.
They engaged, okay.
But we finally were able to speak on a mature level, and now we're here talking to y'all. So
yeah, so Quan's obviously not the only person that has to apologize for all this stuff that happened on social media. I also have to, you know, send out an apology in the first place because of all this happening in the first place. Obviously, like, that's the main reason why we're even able to sit right here. Obviously, I had some apologizing to do to Quan, and he accepted my apology, and that's why we're even able to sit right here. But also to you guys, because just because in the moment when everything was happening, you know, a lot of people were having assumptions and stuff like that, and you know, I ended up responding to someone on Twitter and like telling, you guys basically, or this person, to mind their business, and that wasn't right of me, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you guys are confused, you guys left out of the loop. Quan and I hadn't spoke about anything yet, so that wasn't right of me to be telling you guys, you know, to mind your business, or for me to even have the audacity to be coming off like that when this happened because of something that I lacked. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I had no place to be even doing that. I should have never said anything on social media at all.
Yeah, and that's why, like, after, like, things initially happened, tried my best to stay off of social media.
Yeah.
Took my time to, like, just try and take care of my mental health, my health. Like, you know, just do things to get my mind off of certain things, and which is why we've been ghosts for a little while. But we both decided to speak, and we're going to try and work through things. So there are a lot of rumors that people created that's not true.
I guess we should.
And I completely understand why rumors came about, because
I mean, we didn't say anything.
Yeah, we were silent for a while. People's minds are wondering, they want to know what's going on.
And they're generally
so
worried.
They're creating their own assumptions,
right,
which I completely understand, but we do want to address some things that's just completely false.
Yeah, like completely false. I don't know if you just addressed that though, like with you saying like you were single for life or whatever. Like a lot of them were wondering like, oh, did we actually break up? Like, can we please let them know like what's going on? Because you guys had no idea.
So I posted that. That's how I felt. I meant it, but in reality, at that time, I had Rissa blocked. No communications. I didn't like. We weren't in the right space to even be around each other.
Right.
So when I posted that, I meant that, you know, but realistically, I didn't communicate. Yeah, we didn't have a conversation. So to break up, you have to have a conversation. There has to be some type of agreement. Like, you have to be in agreement that this is what we're gonna do.
There was no conversation.
Instead, I did react immaturely and just said that. Although I meant it, I should have, you know, but I was just not in the space to even, you know, talk to her. So, so technically, no, we didn't break up, but I wasn't joking when I said what I said.
Exactly.
So
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So yeah. What else?
There's honestly, Quan and I.
Oh, they're definitely finna work it out. I mean, they came into this video. I mean, you could see. I didn't even have to see them open up their mouths to know that they're working it out. I mean, she got her ring back on. There's flowers in the back. There's some hella making up that been going on. I'm going to tell you what I feel at the end. I'm not finna say shit right now. But, you know,
we're trying our best to just stay off of social media. Obviously, this is what we do for a living, so we just had to just try not to read stuff. But there were a lot of crazy assumptions going on, which was granted because, like we said, we did not say anything. So they're obviously going to make up their own scenarios.
Some people were trying to say that my kids weren't my kids. Like, somebody tried to say that, like, Xavier wasn't my kid.
They're saying I slept with someone else and I got pregnant by someone else. They mostly were saying, like, oh, the last one isn't yours and stuff like that.
False.
No.
I'm not even going to get into that. That's just complete nonsense. So that's false. What else? Like, I wasn't really on, I wasn't on social media. I've heard things from, like, my family and friends and stuff. That I've seen things on social media, but I wasn't really on social media. I tried to stay off social media, and I definitely wasn't trying to read, like, just certain comments or, like, see the blogs with, like, you know, the negative stuff. So I don't know what people were saying. I knew the real, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know what happened, what took place, so I wasn't really feeding into any of that either. So.
Well, they're saying that I slept with another man, that you went through my phone and you saw me talking to another man or something like that. Just all that.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. That's false. And if it was that, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. Trust and believe that.
Right.
So, that's not true. It's not true. But like I said,
like you said,
what happened? Yeah, what happened. You know what happened. I know what happened. We decided that we're not gonna share what happened. There's no point of sharing what happened, especially if we're gonna decide to move forward.
Yeah, we still have to keep some type of privacy. We understand it went to social media, so we do have explaining to do, but
we were already kind of screwed up with bringing it to social media. Me bringing it to social media in the first place, because with me or us not really saying anything or saying what happened, look at all that transpired with the rumors and people making things up. Again, I'm not saying anybody's wrong for doing that. I take accountability for that. It was wrong to even bring it to social media, but just seeing how that went, I could imagine if we shared what happened,
it would just be worse.
You know what I'm saying? It would just make matters worse.
I think what's frustrating me a lot is because it's a whole bunch of nothing being said. I don't know. I think today is just a nothing day. And after just having a stomach like 3 hours worth of Corey, like I don't know. Maybe my patience is at a thing. Listen, I'm somebody that can respect this because like I'm very, very careful about the things that I put on social media. Because I know once we put in things on social media about your relationship, it's going to open up the door for people to have an opinion. However, I'm seeing people in the comments like she did this and she did that. He can't even look at her. But in a flip side, they're saying that it was no infidelity. It was nothing. The things that they ruled out would be the things that I feel like would have probably been some of the reasons on why he had to say single for life. But he ruled them out. So I'm having a hard time figuring out what else could fill that bracket. Because when a man is engaged and he takes the time to engage to his girl, to get engaged to his girl, right? And he comes back and say single for life on my sister, all right? There has to be something. There has to be something that's so vile that makes that man want to go against the grain of everything he was standing for. And the things that I had on my brain is the things they ruled out. So now I'm a little bit like, what could it have been? But hold on.
So we decided to keep that private. We're gonna move past it, and
that's what I kind of feel.
I
Valencia, I ain't gonna even lie.
Like Quan said, this was a serious situation. This was not no play thing. Like this is something real life that we're going through, and the reason why we're even able to sit right here is because I had to take accountability for something. I had to apologize to Quan. He had to accept my apology, and that's why we're even sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, we're going to keep as much privacy as we can at this point, like to not share exactly details, but I just want you to know that it wasn't something that it was a serious situation, and how he reacted was valid because those were his feelings and he was upset, he felt disrespected, and you know, it's something that I need to, moving forward, you know, work on things with myself as well and be sincere with everything that I'm saying and just show him, you know, that I'm sorry. And
yeah, so I'm not sure if there's any other rooms that need to be cleared up. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter. It
don't really matter, but I just wanted them to know that it wasn't.
Yeah, the main thing was to finally sit down and speak with those who really care about us, that genuinely support us. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that just now is probably tuning in because of...
It's like drama.
Yeah, the drama and all. We don't even really care for y'all to understand. We just care for the people that's been rocking with us for a long time to understand.
And the ones that have been know how much we genuinely love each other.
And y'all know us as people.
Yes, exactly.
So even when things first kicked off, y'all knew what was going on. Y'all knew
that's added Quan's character.
Yeah, y'all, you feel me? So there ain't much that. Like,
Yeah.
I just mainly, like, wanted to apologize to y'all, and we just wanted to finally, like, give y'all some, you know,
just that respect.
Yeah, some respect and a little closure. Just explain everything to y'all.
Danneelaw Universe on my mom.
Y'all like family to us.
Yeah.
Like,
the best
y'all
way
mean
that we
everything
can.
to us.
Yeah, exactly.
For
Like,
real.
we genuinely love you guys, and we really appreciate you guys, especially all you guys that like have been keeping our family in your prayers and stuff like that. Like, people thought it was funny when I said that, but it's like we literally grew a connection with y'all the same way y'all grew a connection with us. So like, for y'all to even be keeping like our family in your prayers, like, means so much to us, because, you know, it's a bigger picture than like what these people that don't even know us are like coming across to us just now, like, you know what I'm saying, because of the drama. But we
Yeah, and I'm gonna speak to that. I'm gonna speak to that because one thing, and they mentioned it in the video, so respect. You know, when things like this happen, you do have to have you. It's gonna be certain things that you're gonna have to understand that's just gonna automatically just hit y'all because of what you put out there. But I will be honest. I'm a fan of keeping things private and personal. I do. However, at this particular time, say it, because see, it's really hard to gauge this type of thing. It's just, again, I don't understand why this type of video was even made. When you make this videos for utter clarification, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this seems rather confusing. She didn't cheat. It was no infidelity. All his kids is his. So I know I seen in the comments that it was about the ex shit. She did semi-mention something about he felt disrespected. Okay. But at that point, if it's nothing as dire as those other things that we mentioned, I almost kind of felt like they could have said what the fuck happened. But again, you know what I mean? We can't be nosy in their lives, but they got to understand when they do shit like that, they might have some people to say, what the fuck? Because right now I'm saying, what the fuck? Like, I really don't understand it. I know, let me just keep going.
genuinely appreciate like the ones that really like care for our well-being and love us, you know?
Yeah, moving forward, like we said, we're gonna be working on things, and I mean, it's gonna take some time.
TLE, you said you can guarantee she said something to degrade him as a man in an argument, and you think that caused all of this would happen. I mean, it definitely could. I mean, if a nigga feel disrespected,
We might need some time. Yeah, we might need some time to, you know, just get back to ourselves. But once we get to that point, of course, we're gonna get back to posting and just being our authentic selves, and you know, promoting positivity and just being happy, and of course, you know, sharing our lives with y'all and making y'all happy also. And you know, maybe this might just also be a way of us helping y'all or showing y'all how to get through things in your relationship, in rough patches that you might be going through in your relationship, because I mean,
I feel like a lot of people could definitely relate to that.
Yeah, and you could work through anything, so.
Right. Yeah, you guys know how much Quan and I love each other. Like, I love you.
Love you too.
So much, and you guys see that, like, it was never fake. It was never something like, oh, we were just doing this, you know what I'm saying? We've always just shared our genuine selves, so yeah, that's just what we want to do moving forward as well, once things, you know, once we're in a better place and all that stuff like Quan was saying. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan.
Yeah, so I feel like we done like,
CBB Vibes, can you please stop with your ignorant ass? That nigga CBB Vibes said he don't love her no more. It's crazy though, because I did see a little thing with his brother. Cause you know, when people want me to react to shit, I go into crates and I start looking at a lot of stuff. Now I did see a video from the brother saying how she wasn't his type, and it's a lot of fake shit that's going on. So when I react, I have to look at all of that shit and factor it all in. But I did see some things like this, but it seems like they're on the road to recovery.
Touched on everything. And now we're going to just put this in the past. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Peace.
was really like minimum information. Hold on. Crazy. Y'all stay tuned. We finna get into some more. Y'all hold on.